loves, it's me. And after taking a break last week, because honestly, I was really just not in a really great headspace or certainly a service headspace. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to just give myself this week. And here I am back. It has been actually a really crazy while. I'm ramping up to the launch of my new brand, my new website, and due north. And then because I'm a crazy person, I didn't actually plan this out very well, and I'm doing it all during Mercury retrograde apparently. So it has been quite a time, and it's a lot, but it's good, and I'm actually really, really excited to be here with you today. Hey, Nicole! And apparently my chat function is working. So, that one doesn't give me a name. Oh, it's Sonia. Hi! This is very exciting. I haven't had proper chat function in this program for, I don't know, a year. So now I actually know who's here with us, which is so amazing. So yes, every week, with the exception of last week, I come on and I pull a card and just kind of bring forward a message for you about what to expect for this upcoming week. And the thing that's really beautiful about this is because energy isn't bound by time, even though I'm intending for this to be the message for this week, if you stumble across this video, next week, 3 weeks from now, 3 months from now, hey guys, this message is still entirely for you. So know that if you have found this later, to still give yourself the time to kind of dig in. Now, just so that we're clear, because I know sometimes I pull cards and a lot of people here are from similar communities and training that I'm from. And so you will have you may have your own understanding of the card that I'm pulling. For me, the cards are just a prop. So they're just kind of the way to get the message going, and whatever needs to come through is going to come through, and everything is entirely channeled. But if for you, what the card represents for you is a little bit different, then feel free to take on that message as well. Really, it's whatever you want to make of it, right? And I'm a firm believer that each of us has like our own awareness, our own alignment, and we really need to trust that more than deferring to the person who is giving the message. So if what I'm bringing forward as a card means something a bit different to you, trust that. Okay, cool. Let's see what we have got for this week. Oh, hello. You? Okay, this is actually going to be super important because we are at the start of Mercury retrograde. We've got, using the voice, we've got Joan of Arc. Because of the way, now, I actually should probably link to this podcast episode that I had a few weeks ago with Vanessa Couto. She's an astrologer, and she actually debunks the paranoia around Mercury retrograde. Really what you're being invited to do is be mindful of your communication. And so when Joan of Arc comes out, and especially at this early phase of Mercury retrograde, it's a reminder that we need to be really conscious of what we're putting into the world. So we want to my cat just went ballistic in the background. We want to make sure that we're using the right words and that we are being intentional in how we're putting our messages out into the world. And it's not just from a marketing perspective. If you're running a spiritual business, this is also how you're communicating with your partner, with your family, with your colleagues, all of it. It's really important that we're being intentional about the words that we use and how we're communicating, because we really want to make sure that what we say and what we mean are aligned. And we want to do that anyway, but particularly at a time when Mercury's in retrograde, where communication breakdowns do kind of tend to happen, that we're bringing just that extra degree of mindfulness to the table. Now, the other thing that I'm hearing is really tied to the power of our voice and the power of our stories. It's how we get to show up with more truth and more integrity and more authenticity. It's how we're able, if we are running a spiritual business, how we're able to connect more deeply, because it's relatable when people come to the table and share what, the journey has been for them and share what their experience is, rather than putting this facade of perfection or this facade of authority, right? Really use your words mindfully and consciously and form deeper, more resonant connections that are genuine, but again, they always have that intention and that consciousness behind them, particularly right now as we are in the space of Mercury retrograde. Sonia's excited about Joan of Arc. Tracy, I'm so glad you made it too. That is our message for this week, my loves. If you don't already follow me on Instagram, I also put up every Monday morning an angel message that has come through for the week. I don't remember what today's was, but that's a way that you can kind of get a little twofold message each week. So this will be kind of like the energy that's coming through, and the other one will be the angel message that says, "Hey, this is what you can work with within this week." So I hope that helps. Come back to this video and comment later on and let me know how this unfolds for you this week and how you are being more mindful and more conscious with what you're saying and how you're putting it out in the world. And I will actually go ahead and add the link into the comments of this episode right after I stop recording. And that way, if you are interested in hearing Vanessa's interpretation of the story of Mercury and how you don't have to panic about Mercury retrograde, all of that will be available for you. Okay, that is it, my sweets. I hope you have a really wonderful rest of your day and that this week brings you lots of love. Take care.